Good Friday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. A frontal boundary is draped across the Brooks Range and near the Bering Strait into Kotzebue Sound, and as that happens, it's drawing a lot of wind right through that area. Some gusty winds anywhere from 20 to about 40 miles per hour have been noted today, on top of fog, so kind of a blustery day there in the Bering Strait. And to the west, low pressures lined up on the periphery of high pressure sitting across western Alaska. That's keeping the storms well out to the west and locking in the fog again, all the way from the Gulf of Anadyr, all the way through the central Bering Sea and the Pribilofs, and a frontal boundary seen across the central and western parts of the Aleutians, drawing more of the warm and moist air up from the North Pacific. In the meantime, a few areas of showers popping up across the Copper River Basin and into the southern sections of the Yukon. Also, a few lightning strikes this afternoon, of course, something we're watching very carefully with the continued dangerous fire weather conditions across south central and southeast. Tonight's forecast doesn't offer much change for the north slope there. Showers will likely develop across the frontal boundary as that sags around in the same old spot as we head through the next 2 to 3 days. And high pressure also sticks tight to the Norton Sound area, 1,026 millibars. A few showers and storms could pop up along the Chugach Range and across the eastern parts of the Alaska Range, and more to come over the weekend. Areas of fog outside of Prince William Sound and south of Kodiak Island. In fact, most areas around Kodiak Island over the next several days should remain relatively clear, especially during the afternoon hours. A few clouds over the higher terrain. Low pressure across south and western Alaska around the Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta and inland toward Bethel likely will spark some showers and probably some thunderstorms as we head through Saturday. Look for a few areas of spotty wet weather there and into south central, though most of the Kenai Peninsula and south central and Prince William Sound look mostly dry. Look for a few showers and storms across the Copper River Basin, and don't be surprised to see some stronger northerly winds blowing around from southeast, especially over the Lynn Canal. Showers could pop up closer to the higher terrain there, with high pressure centered up across the Gulf of Alaska. Looking ahead towards Sunday, the same front is still stalled across the same places there in the north. It looks like low pressure may organize a better chance for some wet weather well offshore and east of Point Barrow toward Kaktovik. Some of that could sag inland, but most areas will stay dry. Areas of fog, drizzle, and occasionally some rain across the Aleutians, and again on the periphery of that high pressure system that's now dropping southward toward Nunivak Island and the Pribilofs. There will be fog in Bristol Bay, and of course more showers and thunderstorms across the higher terrain for south central and into the Copper River Basin. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave